Hey everybody, how are we doing today? This is going to be my 31st application review. I actually have a ton of applications for you guys in this one. One of them is going to be Touchgrind, which I know a lot of people have been requesting lately. I apologize if I do sound off. I've been sick the past like 6 days, and now I am starting to get a little bit better, so I will be able to make this video for you. So let's start it off with Mix-a-Dot, a free app from the App Store. Very, very fun application. I've reviewed other apps like this, but this one adds a huge twist to it, where it will usually just request you and make you have to do certain specific goals, and I'll show you when we actually start the game. So right now we have to match any 3 dots. So it has to be colored dots, and it's just like a bunch of other apps that I've reviewed. You have to drag certain colors to line up, and it'll cancel all those out. Example, these 2 greens right here. If I drag this 3rd green, cancels the green ones out. It's very simple in the beginning, very easy gameplay in the beginning, but this game gets so tough, so interesting. It really just turns things around and changes things up a lot. So let's just try and get to a new level. Okay. So next level, now it wants me to create 10 mixed cells. What a mixed cell is that you have to use one of the primary colors. I think they're like yellow, red, blue, maybe. I think that's correct. So anyway, right here what I need to do would be drag this red over this yellow. How do I do it? I forget. I think I can like double tap. When it starts to highlight or blink like that, that means it's ready. So I drag it over that, maybe, yeah, and that red and yellow made an orange, so it gets kind of complicated. But anyway, let's go back to the main menu, and I'll show you a couple of different requests that they have you do. I'm only on like the 5th level, and there's all these. There's like 20 or 30 levels. But example, here's one right here. After the next level we go to it would be called Seeing Red, and for this level what you're supposed to do is you have to get like a certain amount of red lined up, so it only wants you to get the red ones. It does get to be a little bit more complicated, so you have to make 5 red sequences of 3 or more. So example right here, so now we just need to cancel all these other colors out so we can finally get down to the red. And let's try and get one, because I'm not really seeing anything right now, sadly. Why am I not seeing anything? Yellow. Here we go. So now we need to get this red right there. Cancels the red out. Now we have 1 out of our 5. It shows you up here. There's your score, and it's got all that stuff that you need to know. The scores, time, all that stuff. It is a great application. It's called Mix-a-Dot, a free one from the App Store. There's other apps out there very similar to it, but this one actually adds a nice little twist to it to keep the game fun, interesting, and always different. Next app that I have for you guys is called Spinny Free. This is a rather actually creative application. I haven't seen too many out there like this. Let's just start a new game and I'll show you what it's all about. Okay, so we have all these squares up here on this board, and right here, this is our puzzle. This is what we're trying to match it up to. So we need to get all the blue blocks in the middle to make that shape of an eye. So here's the middle, and what we do is we just tap any center of 4 blocks, and the 4 will always spin clockwise. And example, so we're starting to slowly get all of our blue blocks where we need them to be. And there we go. We got all of our blue blocks in the middle. Very fun application. It always has different patterns. There's a bunch from that. Patterns can actually get very complicated, start to take up like most of the board. It's not always just those 9 spaces, so it gets pretty fun, pretty complicated. That's called Spinny Free, a free app from the App Store. Next app that I have for you guys is called Word Popper. And, pardon me, that's not the best one. Anyway, a lot of different options here for a free application. There's most words in 1 minute, 3 minutes online, private game. So there's a bunch of them, but let's just do 1 minute, and I'll show you what this is all about. There's other apps out there like this where you have to just order different letters to make certain words, but this one's a lot different, where it gives you a huge set of letters, and your object is to make any word in any order. The letters don't need to be near each other. Example, we will do T-O-E, toe. So it's very simple. That's pretty much all I'm going to show you guys for this application. It's a great app. It's really fun, very easy, and it can get a little bit I don't know, tougher sometimes, because sometimes I'm staring at the board trying to find letters that'll actually make a word. And example, if I don't like this, you can cross it off. You can always shake and it pops a bunch of the bubbles, gives you some clean, fresh letters. Anyway, that's called Word Popper, a free app from the App Store. Very fun one. Definitely recommend you guys to go out and check that one out. Next one I love so far. It's called iSniper Lite. Very fun application. It's one of the first shooters out there that I've actually seen that's not terrible on controls. Your object is that you are a sniper from far distance, and you're pretty much just sniping down the bad guys in a city level, I guess. Very simple, actually. Use the accelerometer really nicely, actually. Let's try and start this. So we are tap out. So if I want to get this guy over here, just look, aim, and push shoot. Over here, up here, so it's a pretty simple application. This is once again the free app though, so I'm sure the paid one will add a lot more curveballs really thrown at you. But anyway, once you clear the first set of bad guys, more ones will just come at you, and you'll pretty much just be shooting people until the time limit runs out. It is a free app from the App Store called iSniper Lite. Very fun application. I will definitely recommend that one. I know I usually recommend them. That one's definitely going to be one of them. Next one that I have for you guys, it's on the top of the free apps board. It's called Light Bike Free. Very fun application. It is different than any other ones that I've seen. It's kind of like Snake, but you're trying to destroy your other opponents as well. You're facing against 3 other colored computers, and what your object is that by tapping left, right, you are trying to corner your other opponents. Example, I'll die right here. So you die right there when you hit one of your opponent's tails. What is this W? I've never seen this. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to capture your computer opponents into hitting and running into your tail. Yeah. I don't know how I just won there, actually. Oh, I tried to get white and I just lost. Great. That was the closest I've ever seen. Got white, as you guys saw right there. Let's try and get yellow. Got yellow. Now we got to go all the way across and get this red. He's like running from me. I don't think we're going to be able to get this one. Nope, we lost. Okay, anyway, that's called Light Bike Free. It is a free app from the App Store. That one you guys are definitely have to go out and check out. It's at the top of the free apps leaderboards right now in the App Store. It's a fun one. Great graphics, great gameplay, no frame rate issues, none of that. It's really fun, very original content. Definitely recommend that one called Light Bike Free. Next one I have for you is going to be a temporarily free application just for Super Bowl weekend, so I definitely recommend you guys to go out and at least check it out before the price gets jacked up again. But anyway, it's called LED Football. And if you guys have ever seen the classic handheld, it's actually not handheld, it's actually a huge board, the classic LED football game, it's very similar to this. It's actually so true to the original, so let's turn it over and I'll show you the backing. It's got the little battery slot, it's got all the stickers and stuff from the original. Very easy. So what you have for this application, how do I get back? I don't know how to get back. Dang, let's just close it and open it back up again. Maybe? There we go. Don't know why my camera just died again. Anyway, so what we have here is you can do easy or hard, and you can do 1 versus 2 players. I don't know how to do 2 players. I haven't actually tried it out yet, but that's something you guys can do if you want to play with someone else. But anyway, what we have here is you push this little blue button to start, and you are this little lit up neon guy over here on the left, and just try and mess with the computers. They will eventually slowly come towards you. And your objective is to just get as far past him as possible. So, see right there, that little noise and that little blinking guy means that I just got tackled by him. It's very simple gameplay, very easy gameplay, just like the classic game itself. The only thing that I hate, but is also very true to the original, is that there is no back button. I wish there was, because sometimes I'll go forward accidentally and I don't want to. But anyway, what you're trying to do is you have to get to this blue thing, this blue end zone over here 10 times, because going down once only equals 10 yards. So that really stinks. But Dang, I got tackled. So down here is all your little stats. It tells you what down it is, position, yards left to get to your touchdown. But anyway, it's a very simple application, so true to the original classic game itself. That's LED Football, a temporarily free app due to Super Bowl weekend, so I definitely go out and check that one out before it gets priced. Anyway, last app that I have for you guys, due to a huge want from everyone out there, is going to be called Touchgrind. And I'm really glad that I went out there and bought it. I do completely forget how much it is. I think it's $5.99. I think it's $5.99. Anyway, you can go out. I'll just check. I'll put the price up here in the annotations. But anyway, got a huge amount of selections for what you want to do when you first start off. Just go through. There's options with sound effects. There's about, which is all the technical and credits and stuff. There's how-to, which is definitely what I would recommend to start off with. The how-to is all the tutorials on how to do tricks and whatnot and grinds. I definitely recommend you to start up there. Then there's warm-up, where you can go around and just skate. There's no time limit. You can just go have fun, just mess around and try and get your best tricks. Then there's jam session, where you have a certain amount of time, and oh wait, no, I'm sorry, that's a different one. Jam session is where you don't have a time limit, and what you do is you try and do your best trick combo, and you'll get your highest trick score. My highest trick score is 18,000 for a jam session. Then there's competition. This one does have a time limit, and in competition, this is where you do unlock the new boards and stuff like that, because there's like 20 or 30 boards in here that you can unlock. So doing competition is kind of like the single player, the career mode, and all that stuff. And by playing through that, that's how you unlock the boards, and it gets insanely difficult. I haven't even broken 100,000. And let's see, to get the last board, you have to get 1,500,000 in like a minute or two. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know if anyone's actually done that yet, and if they have, wow, congratulations, that's insane. But anyway, let's just do warm-up, and I'll show you guys some of the simple gameplay at first. We'll use this board that I unlocked. So I'm only going to show you guys a little bit, because I will do an in-depth review of Touchgrind eventually. But as you guys can see, the graphics here are amazing. This is probably some of the best graphics on the iPod Touch itself so far, or on the iPhone. But anyway, it's such a fun application. It's so creative. Everyone knows it. It's like the most original application in the App Store, or at least one of them. Very fun app. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say about it right now, guys. There's so much you can do with it. I will be doing an in-depth review of it, so don't worry about that. But anyway, pretty much what I'm going to show you guys right now is that you can skate around. Left top corner shows your score. Right top corner shows your time if you're in a timed event. Clicking this will give you the whole options menu, where you can do main menu, restart, set marker, replay, and resume. We'll just continue to resume. And by clicking this magnifying glass, you can zoom out, look around what you're at. Most of the entire warm-up mode is going to be just complete free space for you to go around in. Or there's always a little skate park over here, very tiny. You can't move any of the objects around, which I have been asked before. I wish you could, but we can go towards that grinding rail. Maybe I can get a grind on for you guys. But as we get closer to an object, you'll be able to see icons come up and appear on the right side of the screen. There's the grinding rail, so that'll kind of tell you how to get to it. Even though I'm going to run into it. Let's just try and get lined up. I'm not trying to get on, I just want to try and get lined up so I can get a grind. That's the only thing that I really don't like about the application, but then again, there's really no other way for them to lay it out the way that they've constructed this app. I wish that they would have been able to find a way, and maybe in an update they will, but I mean, it's just, it can be really complicated to line yourself up for a certain trick or for a grind. And I'm just failing right now so much. Maybe I'll just do like a highlight reel or something like that, or my best tricks. I'll just film that and put that in a video so I can actually show you guys some of the capabilities. But anyway, there is a really amazing in-depth review of Touchgrind from the people that made it. I will put the link over on the right in the description so you guys can go check out that, because that is a great in-depth review. I will be doing my own in case you guys want to see it yourself from me for Touchgrind, so just hang on tight for that one. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. That's a bunch of applications for you. Most of them are free. I threw Touchgrind in there, and I will be doing an in-depth review of it later. If you want to see one immediately, go into the more info section right here, or down here if you're watching in HD, and you'll be able to see a great in-depth tutorial for the people that actually made the application. That's all I have for you guys right now for my 31st app review. Keep checking the videos, keep subscribing, comments, and rating. I love all of it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a fantastic weekend, Super Bowl weekend. See you guys later.